A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Gets this one to Myers. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A gain of 15 there. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Play action now. Murray. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That goes for 32 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-point game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back to throw now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kate, there's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. He rolls to his right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Forced out to his right. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Jared Verse on the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Murray on third down. Throw caught at the 6. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Hey. 2-2. That's one. Hey, shit. 2-2.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Left side, that's there, cut! And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
That one's cut along the left sideline. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. And it paid dividends.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the gun on 3rd down. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, it's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
First and 10 from the 43. Back to the well again. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 12.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense in the hurry up here. Murray to throw here on third. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First and 10, Murray. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They'll air it out on third. This connects with Higgins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Putting the tight end in motion. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working inside the red zone. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Murray here on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
He'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. Here he goes again. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming up. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields the hard squib kick. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running it now out of the gun. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. That is caught. He's got Brown. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Again, it's Murray to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Play action now, Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again, Murray. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Prescott, both feet are down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open.
From the red zone now. The right side, caught by Wilson. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7. Back to the air, Murray. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings them to third down.
Deuce.
Another throw coming from Murray. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. Connects with the open man downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Steelers.
I'll throw it here on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 24. Jody Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's Murray, first and 10. That's complete to Wilson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Going on first down. Here's Murray. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First and 10, looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast. Murray setting up to throw. Right side come by Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Murray. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Here's a design run. Murray has it. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals trim the deficit down to 5.
38. Cardinals 33.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Pass play coming here. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Steeler first down.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers push the lead up to 12.
Cardinals 33.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
Back to throw, Murray. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers go up by 19.
Set to kick off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
In
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2nd and 10. Darnold. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
1st and 10. Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. Couple defenders there. They're going to intercept it. Nick Cross has it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give on 2nd to Benson. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. And dose of the hurry up here.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. It's cut by Harrison. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Connects with Harrison again. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
16 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
Benson on 1st and 10. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Caught at the 2. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Cardinals 39.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. It's a fake from deep on their own half. And it's intercepted. The defense wasn't fooled at all. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Pistol snap. Darnold taking a chance to the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Play fake. Darnold. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on third down. He's across the 20, still going. And they finally get to him at the 15. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Getting out to his left. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on third and long. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're going to pass it here. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Rolling into enemy territory. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The field opened up, and he simply takes off. This is a reason that even the quarterbacks are timed in the 40-yard dash at the combine, because the elite, well, they can make a big chunk run just like that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, play action. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. He's going to throw it. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
66, Cardinals 39.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors.
To kick off.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
It's now 2nd and
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Glendale.
We'll be in